Hi, myself I am R.Bhushan. Welcome to the program The Great Nation and the Great People. Good morning, Honorable Prime Minister Ji. This is the program for you and for the people of our nation. This program will cover some kind of informations as well as per day efforts for betterment of the nation and suggestion for you so that we can make this country more glorious in the whole world. Before starting the program, I would like to read the preamble of our constitution. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign socialist democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of individual and the unity and integrity of the nation in our Constituent Assembly this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt an act and give to ourselves this constitution. So the most important fact of today's are Israeli health expert trains people in the mental first aid. Moshe Fachi will share his unorthodox methods with other countries. An Israeli who developed an unorthodox model for treating mental trauma and preventing post-traumatic stress disorder during his years in the military is now sharing it with the first responders in other countries. Moshe Fachi says Israel's decades of conflict have afforded it a lot of experience in dealing with trauma, leading to effective and science-based models of work. The next important fact is Colombian chef Espionisha wins 1 lakh pound prize. Jury praises for her reviving the ancestral know-how for indigenous and Afro-Colombian peoples. Leonor Espinosa, a Colombian chef known for sourcing local ingredients and giving back to the communities that supply them, has won the Bosek Culinary World Prize for the chef who make a difference. Miss Espinosa, the head of the chef at LEO in Bogota and founder of the Funeta Foundation, received the award in Mexico City on Monday from the Star Subdued jury presided by it. The next most important fact is world northernmost coral reef bleached. Habitat in waters of 3 Japanese islands are affected. Bleaching has damaged the world's northernmost coral reef in Japan, researchers said on Tuesday. The latest example of the global phenomenon scientists have attributed to high ocean temperature. Healthy coral reefs protect shores from the storms and offer habitat for fish and other marine life, including ecological and economically important species. Another is environmentalist under attack. At least 200 land and environment activists were killed in 2016, the highest annual number in record according to a Global Witness report. India saw a threefold increase in such killings, but Latin America remained the deadliest region with some 60% of the world's deaths of the environmental activists. The deaths, which rose from 185 the previous year, were reported in 24 countries compared in 16 and 2015. Mining, oil, agriculture and logging were the industry most associated with activist murders. Indigenous people amount for 40% of the victim. Honduras, where 14 land defenders were killed last year, remain the deadliest nation per capita. The next most important, this is one of the editorial part of the Hindu newspaper, partners in the regional security and prosperity. Australia and India can ensure that Indo-Pacific region remains anchored to a resilience rules-based order. Basically, this article was written by Julie Bishop. Australia and India share converging interests and similar outlooks on the strategic changes taking place in the Indo-Pacific region and globally, building on our historic ties, cultural links and extensive people-to-people connections. Our cultural relationship is strengthening. India is Australia's ninth largest trading partner with boundless potential for growth. Our Indian origin residents are the fourth largest group of overseas born Australians, represented 2% of our total population. They make a strong contribution to our country across all fields: business, science and medicine, education, arts and culture, and sports. The next important fact is Erdogan's excesses. A year after he defeated a coup, Turkey's president continues to tighten his grip. Last July, hundreds of thousands of Turkish citizens hit the streets to defend democracy when faction of military tried to seize power through a coup. It was a rare occasion of unity in Turkey's otherwise fractious politics, with most parties denouncing government's defense. The coup was defeated, leaving President Recep Tayyip Erdogan in such a stronger position. Mr. Erdogan could have used the victory to use in a new chapter in the Turkey's democracy. And this is the last one, and this is the editorial of the Hindu newspaper. No common ground in the Doklam Plateau. China and India see the standoff very differently. It's important for the special representative to meet. The Doklam Plateau has become unlikely scene of the latest Indo-China imbroglio. The region falls within the Bhutanese territory, but this is now questioned by China. The Chumbi Valley is the vital for India, and any change is fraught with the dangerous possibilities. The incident stems from differences between Bhutan and India on the one hand, and China on the other, as the exact location of the tri-junction between the three countries. In 2007, India and Bhutan had negotiated a friendship treaty to replace an earlier one. According to revised treaty, the two countries are committed to coordinate on issues relating to their national interest. The terms of the 2007 friendship treaty are somewhat milder than one it replaced, which provided India greater latitude in determining Bhutan's foreign relation, but there is a little doubt about the import of the revised treaty. So these all are the important facts of today's. I would like to say, please share, subscribe and all, because these all are not only for the commercial benefit, but these are for the general knowledge, and knowledge is power, which is everybody want. If you want, we want the development of this country, so knowledge is very important and it should not be commercialized. That before ending the program, I would like to read the fundamental duties of our constitution. According to Article 51, it shall be the duty of every citizen of India to abide by the Constitution and respect its ideal and institution, the national flag and national anthem, to cherish and follow the noble ideals and inspired national struggle for freedom, to uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity and integrity of India, to defend the country and render national service when called upon to do so, to promote harmony and the spirit of common brotherhood amongst all the people of India, transacting religious, linguistic and regional or sectional diversity, and to renounce practices derogatory to the dignity of women, to value and preserve the rich heritage of the country's composite culture, to protect and improve the natural environment including forests, lakes, rivers, wildlife, and to have compassion for living creatures, to develop scientific temper, humanism and the spirit of inquiry and reform, to safeguard public property and to observe violence, to strive towards excellence in all spheres of individual and collective responsibility activities, so that the nation constantly rises to a higher level of endeavor and achievement, to provide opportunity for education to his child or ward between the age of 6 and 14 years. This duty was added by the 86th Constitutional Amendment Act 2002. Before ending the program, I would like to read some of the directive principles of state policy. Article 37 provides that provision of the directive principles shall not be enforceable by any court. Article 38 provides the state shall secure social order for promotion of welfare of the people. Article 39 states that the state shall regulate ownership and control of the means of production and contribution, prevent concentration of wealth and income, ensure that more equitable distribution, and enact laws to protect interests of workers. Article 39A provides for equal justice and free legal aid. Article 40 provides for organization of village panchayat. Article 41 provides for right to work, right to education, right to public assistance in cases of unemployment, old age, sickness and disablement, etc. Article 42 provides for just and human condition of work and maternity relief. So before the ending program, I would like to tell to Honorable Prime Minister Ji, Honorable President, Honorable Vice President or Supreme Court, to all the people of India, that fundamental duties, preamble, fundamental rights and directive principle of state policy must be displayed on each and every public places like schools, college, university, malls, cinema hall, everywhere, so that at least people should know about these rights. Thank you so much. Wish you all the best. Jai Hind.